trip is coming up, and we're going to start doing a few of these videos about what I'm going to be bringing. And since this is more of a group trip, we're going to have a chuck box as a group. Like I said, there's going to be about 10 of us. So this is our chuck box, and this is made by Campmate. I don't actually think it's made anymore. I got it a few years ago at Cabelas, but at the end of this I'm going to show an option. A good option is what I would do now if I couldn't get this. So we're going to break this open and kind of give you a quick tour through it, and here we go. Alright guys, you can see here I've got the lid off, and I'm actually going to rotate. I'm going to bring the lid over here. The lid actually comes off, and you can actually use it as a sink or just to hold items in there. Actually, it had these molded handles, but not the rope, and what I ended up doing was I cut a couple of holes and put some rope handles on here. It just makes it a lot easier to carry on this. But yeah, they just clamp on and off, and you could use this as a sink. Rarely need to do that because it would take quite a bit of water, but I'm going to have to do this handheld, guys, just to be more mobile. But it opens up, and kind of give you an overview here. The lid was here, and it comes off, and you're able to fit a full-size Coleman stove there. I keep a roll of paper towels there, and like a griddle. And it opens up, the fronts swing open, and then there's this piece here that it just swings open, and it has like a little groove, and it just fits right there. You can set items there, cookware, spices, food, and there's ample storage here in the doors. And then it goes, it's pretty deep. I've got all kinds of just junk in there right now. I haven't actually gone through it yet and gotten it ready. What I'll end up doing is make sure there's plenty of paper plates. It came with these metal plates. I always end up leaving those at home, but I keep them in here with it in case I ever wanted to use them, but they've never been used. Chances are they never will be used, but I'll always use paper plates. So I'll put those in there. I'll put some paper plates, paper cups, stock it up. You've got these two drawers that pull out. I have like utensils, can openers, just a full-size can opener there, scrub brush, some fork, spoon, there's a kitchen knife in there, spatula. So those sorts of items. Always take those with me. Definitely will be using those. Right here, it has another tray, like a pull-out drawer. And in here is flatware. Again, never use this. What I always do with this is I'll take this completely out. Gives me more room in there to store. And I always just bring paper plates, plastic forks, spoons, and sometimes guys just have their regular backpacking sporks that they use. So the flatware, not really needed. So I would remove that. But this is pretty much it, guys. This is a group chuck box, great for car camping trips. Great place to store your dry goods, your trash bags, some food items that don't need to be refrigerated like bread and tortillas. Now I want to show you an option, since these are getting harder to find, if you can even find it at all, what I would do. I would go something like this, these Workforce, or these ActionPackers. There's several different models out there. They come in all sizes. They already have built-in handles on them, and they clamp on both ends. But these are great, and you could set up dividers in there if you wanted to. This would work well if you didn't have the Campmate chuck box. I don't know why they stopped making these. I think it's a really creative design. It is a little bulky. I mean, for its purpose, for car camping and group camps, it's really, really great. Anyways, this is the CampfireTalk chuck box. We're gearing up for our trip coming up real soon. I'm getting excited, so I just wanted to show y'all this. And take care, guys.